Next news. Breaking news from the White House.
All right, folks, Gary Franchi here. I'm at the White House briefing room. You can see behind me, we're back at it again. President Trump is about to return on Marine One from the dignified transfer service that was just held in Dover. Lots happening here at the White House, lots of activity. Perhaps he will take some questions on his way back. He didn't on the way out. So we'll see if we can get some answers for you on the news of the day. Maybe we'll make some news here. But stay tuned. Keep watching.
Go back into this.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. We'll go now. Six old group 4? Just go 6. Group 6.
Yeah, group 4, additional video cameras and additional stills.
Can I drop my phone?
Here we go again.
Your hole is going to be a lot of equipment coming. So. You have a look.
Right, we're out here waiting for President Trump to return from Dover, the dignified transfer. The Washington Monument, you can see there, reaching to the sky. It's beautiful, crisp, blue sky day here. It's definitely a bit chilly still. The energy is definitely high. Lots of activity in Washington today with the SAVE Act passing in the Senate on a test vote, and new news out of Iran with Israel killing a top official, Iran counter-striking. But we're out here waiting for the president's return from Dover. And some perspective here, you can see that's where the new ballroom, the big beautiful ballroom, is going to be constructed. As you can see, the cranes currently stationary at the moment. You can hear some faint tapping and activity. Unclear. Oh, no, that's the flag. That's the new flag. What we're hearing. That's another new installation the president just installed. Roughly, I think about 8 months ago or so. And there's the fountain. Apparently the fountain was, it looks like it may still have some green dye in it from St. Patrick's Day, which was yesterday. And we're just listening to the sounds of various helicopters as they circle the skies here in Washington, D.C., waiting for Marine One's return with the President of the United States, Secretary Hegseth, and others. Looks like the crane is starting to move now. Some action with the ballroom construction. You always wonder when they do these types of construction projects on historical locations, what will they find when they start digging? What is under the ground? This place is a rich tapestry of American history. So many presidents have stood at those balconies overlooking Washington, D.C., as we are now doing the same as we await President Trump's return from Dover, Maryland. And you can see here of the Capitol building, you can see the Capitol Dome in the distance. And that is where, according to CNBC, the Senate just passed a test vote of the SAVE Act. You can see the reporters, cameramen, all waiting to get their shot when President Trump. There's Peter Ducey of Fox News reviewing his lines, his questions. Lots of notable figures that you have seen on different reports, different networks. Everyone's here. We saw Caitlin Collins earlier. She's obviously with CNN. Not sure where she is now, but she might get a question in too. Everyone's kind of anticipating and hoping they get their question answered, as am I. But we'll wait and see. Looks like here we are, Marine One on approach to the White House. He did not take questions when he departed. He'll probably, my guess is he will take some questions today on his return. We'll see. Whoa! Oh my God! Holy cow! That is something else. Everyone is now on the lawn at the White House. There he is. Mr. President! Mr. President, a few questions! You have a moment, sir. Mr. President, sir! Are we going to get the SAVE Act passed, sir? The SAVE Act! And there's the nuclear football following the Commander-in-Chief, as it always does. The President of the United States now safely back inside the Oval Office.
You're so close. You got it. Yeah.
It was a certain day.
So, there you have President
Congratulations to your brother.
returning back to the Oval Office for more action at the White House today.
Oh, really?
He held out. The nuclear football in tow, as it is. true that Peter Ducey is actually taller in person than he is on television. All right, going back into.
I love it. I appreciate it.
Oh, and it's Caitlin from CNN.
Hi.
There she is.
This is the latest edition from
Caitlin Collins doing a live hit right here in the newly paved Rose Garden. And there is the Oval Office, the president's main location where he gets it done, where the America First agenda continues. Another interesting experience. When you see that wind, I've never shown you guys that angle before. That is something else. When that wind is hitting you from those chopper blades, I really did think that the president was going to take some questions today, but that just did not happen.
Kennedy, los periodistas pasamos por aquí y este es el sitio que gran recorre para ir a la ciudad al oeste. Y todas las mañanas el presidente recorre la columna, hará el recorrido todos los presidentes que tener que se ve
And we are back in the briefing room. So, take you a little behind the scenes mission with me to the Marine One experience. President Trump's return to the White House. Again, he didn't take any questions this time. I really tried to push. I thought I had a chance. But I wanted to ask him about the SAVE Act because it did just pass, and if we would just, perhaps, we would see the end of stolen elections in the United States, because we do need that SAVE Act passed. But there was no opportunity to ask that question. No doubt it would have been good news for the president. I'm sure he's already been made aware of exactly what has transpired. And sounds like Marine One is getting ready to take off. You can hear it in the distance from just over the West Wing. Yeah, you can hear those chopper blades just ripping the wind apart. And listen to that thing. Oh, there it goes. I just saw a part of it. And show you over here on this side, a little behind the scenes action. We've got our PTZ camera, press backpack, the Lancer 300 coax system. Chad Levrow, who is braving the cold.
It is cold.
Getting it done. Did
Holman didn't give any comment.
Holman didn't come out.
Raced across.
He just went in, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we were hoping.
And pointed.
We were expecting that Holman was going to come out here to the sticks and give some remarks. These are the sticks right here, and we were going to be able to bring that clip to you, but you never really know what's going to happen, because when they come out here, they hit those green tents and they do their news hits with all the reports, you know, with all the different news agencies. And oh look, there's Peter Ducey again. He's about to do his own. So I always like to josh with him. But yeah, he definitely is taller in person than he is on television. So we got more news to cover here at the White House. Gary Franchi signing off from this exclusive Marine One report outside the White House, outside the West Wing, where President Trump gets it done.